Are you dumb? You are never hearing from me again.
We can't undo what we keep on doing. We can't try what we tried so far. Hope to and feel what we keep on feeling, but you can't.
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Thank you babes so much for tuning back in. As y'all can see from the title of today's video, this is going to be about everything I'm going to do to level up in 2026. So this year is not a repeat of last year. I don't know about y'all, but my new year is starting in February. So I'm just so excited for January to be over. It has been a rough month for me. I didn't share this with you guys, but in January I was in and out of the hospital. It was a really rough month for me, so I'm so glad it's over. I'm just ready for this new month to start. I had to have a real conversation with myself because I don't hate my life, but I don't love it. And I just know I'm not living in my full potential. I've been comfortable, I've been distracted, I've been unmotivated. I decided that this year is not going to be about pressure or trying to be perfect, but it's about progress. It's about showing up for myself. It's about trying. So this is my realistic glow up plan. Let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm doing to level up this year, I am protecting my mental health and my peace. So I know I don't talk about my dating life on here, but this is regarding like dating, friendship, anything. My boundaries now is strict. They were strict before, but now it's another level. You have one time to play with me. One, and you're done. I do not care. I used to give people chance after chance. I used to make excuses for people. You have one time to play with me and you're done. And when you do it this way, it's just better for you and you just save yourself from a lot of heartache and wasted time. And this is for friendships. With friendships, I feel like it depends what it is. You have one time to mess up bad. Like to mess up bad, you're done. With guys, you have one time to play with me. One. You're done. With with, you know, outside your family and stuff, like if it's not your immediate family, it's kind of easier. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to go to the family events. I don't have to do any of that. But I don't really have any issues like that with my family. So, but if you're having any issues with your family like that, then you don't gotta talk to these people. Protect your peace, protect your mental health. Do whatever it takes to keep you at peace and to keep you happy. For me, whenever I've given, whether it's friendships or guys, multiple chances, it never ends well for me. Never. So the first sign of disrespect, done. Done. Like, are you literally okay? This just recently happened. I was talking to this guy and then I didn't hear from him for a couple of days, right? And then after the couple of days went by, he messaged me and he was like, I'm so sorry. I thought I responded. Please forgive me. And then sent me like so many voice notes. Are you dumb? You are never hearing from me again. What do you mean you thought you responded? That's the best you got? Like, do I look like I want to be played with? Like, does it say play with me on my forehead? Like, you're literally done. And he's still messaging me. He's still calling me. I have not responded. Like, you're done. Like I said, you have one time to think I'm Boo Boo the Fool and you will never hear from me again. And it's like, anytime a guy is acting stupid, I just be like, my husband would never do this to me. My husband would never forget. My husband would never think he didn't text me. Because he's going to be checking every second to see if I responded. So what do you mean? Like, let's not even get into that. But like, that's an example of what I mean. Set your boundaries and stick to them because people will really play in your face. So just do whatever it takes to protect your mental health and your peace because like people will really play with you if you allow them to. Even in my workplace, like my manager was trying to like check me on something and I had to check her. Managers can get it too, but you got to do it respectfully. Like if you're in the workplace, you got to check them respectfully, and that's what I did. Like, stop playing with me. Set your boundaries, y'all, and stick to it because that is the best way to keep your peace. And I notice when people don't speak up, when you don't speak up, when you just hold everything in, it just kills you more. So protect your peace and speak up and set your boundaries, babe. Another thing that I'm trying to do to just help my mental state is not spending so much time online. When you spend so much time on Instagram and online, that makes, well, for me, let me speak for myself, it just makes comparison easier because you're just seeing all these Instagram models, all these beautiful things all day, every day. So just less time on my phone and more time in my word, and more time like listening to church online. I really like watching Joyce Myers. She is a great preacher. So just watching stuff like that and just doing stuff that help the mind. And I've been reading the book Let Them by Mel Robbins, just doing stuff that's gonna help me mentally. So being less online and reading my word and then listening to positive things will keep all that negative talk out of my mind. So that's also what I'm planning to do to just help my mental state this year. Okay, the second thing that I'm trying to do this year to glow up is I want to have a financial glow up. Guys, I am the worst with spending money. Like, I think I deserve everything. Like, I'm like, oh, get that bag, Chinwe, you deserve it, you work so hard. I'm like, oh, you want that? Get that, you deserve that. Just spend, 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 spend. And when I look at my account at the end of the week, it was all me. It was me. It was DoorDash, DoorDash, DoorDash. It was DoorDash. It was clothes this, bag this, perfume this, makeup this. Just no type of discipline. So I'm planning to have more discipline this year when it comes to spending. I keep deleting DoorDash off of my phone and I download it again. Like, I have an issue with DoorDash, y'all. Like, it's really, really bad. But I'm trying to be more responsible financially because it's just not cute. I just always think, like, you want God to bless you with more financially, but you can't even handle what you have now. So why would he bless you with more? If you can prove to yourself and prove to God that you can handle your money, you can save, you can spend responsibly, then he'll bless you with more. So that's one of my goals, y'all, is to just save and be responsible with my money and don't think that I need everything, because I don't. I really be like, when you need everything, like you literally need that. Like, for example, these pajamas, these are Kai, they're so cute, you guys. Let me show you guys, they're so cute. So off topic too, but like these are, there's these, hope I'm not showing too much. It's like this short set and it's silk and it's so, I think it's silk or satin, I don't know, it's so comfortable. They're from Kylie's clothing line. Why was this pajamas $300? Like, why did I need to buy that? I did not need that, but in my brain, I was like, no, I need those pajamas. You do not need pajamas for $300 unless you got it like that, and I don't. Like, what am I doing? I just really have a thing for like leopard and like pajamas and matching sets and silk, so I got it. But it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have any discipline financial wise, so I'm going to save. I deleted DoorDash. I need to cook at home. I need to spend responsibly and just actually saving my money. Like, guys, I have a saving account that I constantly go into. Like, girl, it's really bad. And I just want to be more intentional with my spending. So I do plan this year to be more responsible financially. We will see. At the end of this year, I'm going to do another video where I compare everything I said in this video to that video, and we'll see what happened, y'all. Wish me luck. Okay, now onto physical glow up. I have not been to the gym not one time in January because I was really sick, y'all. Like, I was sick. I was in and out of the hospital, and I couldn't be at the gym, so I was walking outside. That was the most I could do, was walk outside at that point. So like I said, my year starts February. So in February, I plan to be back in the gym. As y'all can tell, I've lost a significant amount of weight, but I feel like right now I look skinny fat. So my goal now is to start weightlifting, and I hate weightlifting. I just really just don't like it. I prefer to just go on the Stairmaster, do my Pilates, but that's not making me look great. I look like smaller, but I don't look toned, I don't look fit, and I want to look toned and fit. So my goal is to start lifting weights. If you want to start with me, we can. So my schedule is going to be like Mondays is arms day, end it with the Stairmaster. Tuesday is legs day and booty because I lost my butt. So Tuesday is butt day, and then I end it with walking on the treadmill for a mile. And then Thursday and Fridays is hot Pilates, and then the weekends I rest. So that's what I plan on doing. I never thought I was gonna share this with the internet, but I do plan on getting surgery soon. Like, I've been scared to get surgery, but I think that I want to. I think I would want to get like boob reduction and a lift, but we'll see. Those are my physical goals that I'm wanting for myself this year, because I want to feel so confident and happy with the way I look physically. So that's kind of my plan. We'll see. Also, as far as physically, I just want to like eat better and just cook my food at home. Last year when I lost this amount of weight, I was cooking and then I fell off somewhere, and I just started ordering DoorDash like crazy. I literally eat DoorDash every single day. Like every single day I eat DoorDash, y'all. It's so bad. I even eat it like multiple times a day. Like I'll order a snack in the afternoon, and then I'll order my dinner. And sometimes I'll order DoorDash 3 times a day. Like I'll order like breakfast, lunch, and then a snack and dinner. And it's like, girl. So I just want to delete DoorDash. I want to cook whole foods at home. And then just part of like physically looking good is I also like to look good in my house. Like I love a silk robe. I love a matching PJ set. Like I think when you put yourself together in your house and you have your matching set, or you have like your silk robe, you just feel better. So I just plan to continue to get my matching sets. Maybe not for $300, child, but you know, wear my matching sets, wear my robes, get myself together for the day, you know, just get myself together. Because I'm not gonna lie, in early January, like I wasn't really getting out of bed, really wasn't putting myself together. Looked a mess, just looked a mess, and I don't want to get to that place again. So just putting myself together, getting up, going to the gym, and just taking care of my physical health overall would just be great for me this year. Okay, as far as like my lifestyle glow up, I kind of want to change the way that I dress. Like I always said, the way I dress is like sexy but classy, but like I just want to like, I want to not wear so much fast fashion, but I want to wear like nice pieces. Like y'all know that brand called Mandevor? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Manier Devor. I'll put it here somewhere so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I want to wear like that, and I want to wear like, I've always wanted to wear like a naked wardrobe, but I just didn't have the body for it. Like I feel like in naked wardrobe, their stuff is so skin tight. Like you gotta be snatched, bro. Like you just gotta be snatched. But I want to wear like a naked wardrobe and Mandevor and like Opali and House of CB. Like I want to wear more like nice pieces and not fast fashion. I think it's just part of me, just like, you know, almost being 30. Maybe I'm just getting into the headspace of like, I don't know, I just want to like dress more grown, like grown and sexy. I just want to travel more. I already went to Miami this month, and I just want to just continue to travel more and not feel like, oh, I can't go here because I have no one to go with, or I can't go here. Like, don't ever stop living your life because you feel like you have no one to go with. Live your life, boo. Live your life. Travel, go on that solo date, take a staycation, do what you want to do, because we have one life to live and we have to make the most of it. So I plan to travel more. I just really want to build a life that I actually like enjoy. You know, obviously every day is not a happy day, but I want to make the most out of my days. We're not here for long, y'all. Like, we really aren't. So I want to make the most out of each day. Okay, so I want to end the video by saying I know I'm not going to be this brand new person overnight. What I do know is I can't keep repeating the same year after year. So this video is basically me trying to be more intentional about this year. I will never forget when my close friend told me, like, you have to be intentional with everything that you're doing. Be intentional. So that's what I plan on doing, and that's the point of this video. I want to be more disciplined and more present in my own life, and I just really want to be in my glow up era for real, and not just talk about it, but just be about it. And if you are in the same season, we can do it together. And if you are also in a season of glowing up, let me know down below what you're working on and how that's going for you so far. But yeah, babes, let's see how this year goes. I wish all of us luck. But thank you, babes, so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video. I love you guys. Bye.